I just want to talk about like how being numb feels, and being numb isn't really a feeling, but you know, like you know when you're numb because you don't feel anything. That's the part about being fucking numb, and I'm fucking parched as fuck. Like I feel that shit, but it's like how I've been walking around. It's like I'm in this like dark tunnel and there's nothing around me. There's nothing you look forward to. There's no light that you could see to walk towards. There's nothing going on. It's just pitch black around. That's like the way I would describe how I'm feeling. It's almost as if there's so much on the outside of the tunnel, but on the inside you feel as if though there's nothing. And I'm like, I feel like I'm voyaging through the earth, and I'm moving, my feet are moving, I'm walking towards something, but it doesn't feel like I'm actually getting anywhere. I don't feel like I'm the one choosing to walk forward. I feel like my body is doing that on its own. So it's like autopilot is how I feel. I don't feel excitement. I don't feel happiness. I don't feel angry. I don't feel sadness. I don't feel anything, is what it is. There's nothing that excites me. There's nothing that I look forward to. There's nothing that I like want to go to sleep and like I'm excited to wake up to. There's nothing going on. I used to love going to work, and now everything feels like a burden. It feels like a fucking chore to me, and I don't like feeling this way, but it's how I've been feeling for a large majority of the summer. And it's like, why do I feel like this during summer? Like everyone's outside having fun. The sun is out. The sun is shining down on you. You're both shining. But why do I feel so dark, so left out is what it is. And it's like being alone, it's also like a factor to this, because the thing is like loneliness that comes with my being already. And the few people that I have around, it's like I push them even further away, because when I don't feel anything, I don't want, like the way I feel right now, I don't like having people around when I feel like this, or even speaking, because when I do speak, sometimes people show me that they don't understand what I'm talking about. I feel crazy when I'm talking to certain individuals, but it's like I'm not just sitting here making up words. I'm actually talking about things that I genuinely feel. But then that's because the depth with my character is not a depth everyone has within themselves. Again, some people are surface level and some people are deeper than others. And me, I'm a very deep, intense person. That's why when I'm in a phase of numb, I don't like this side of myself, and I don't like bringing it forth to other people either. So I just choose to isolate, because I don't want people around to see this side of me. It's like people are used to Jamil smiling, like a good time, good humor type of guy, and right now I don't feel like that at all. And it's like I don't feel anything, and I don't like not feeling anything. And like the only thing that I look forward to now is like going to sleep, because in my dreams, the dream is unpredictable, and that's the first time where I feel like I'm put in the shoes of someone else. Even though it's me, the main character in my dream, I feel like what goes on in the dream realm, it's way different from reality, and that's what it is. Maybe the reality that I'm in isn't one that I'm enjoying right now. So in the dream world, I feel like it's the opposite end. And even I've realized as well with myself is that when I'm high, depending on how I feel in my sober mind, that's the opposite version. So when I was very happy before and I was like enjoying my company and just enjoying life, when I would smoke, it would be the opposite, and I would not like myself. I would feel down. I would cry. But then right now, in this period, when I'm feeling like this, when I'm sober, when I'm high, it's the opposite. So now when I'm high, I'm happy, I'm energized, and it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. And that's the one thing why when I was way happier, I didn't want to smoke weed, because I was actually enjoying myself and accustomed to myself. And no, I said it before, not to rely on drugs for happiness, because you could find that within yourself. And that's not what I'm doing. It's just like when you're going through a bad time, I feel like us as human beings, we tend to have this way of going back to things, whether it's good or bad, you just go back to things. And I will admit, I am one of those people. And it's like, with how I've been with how I've been feeling this numbness, it's like I just want to feel something else. I just want to be put in a different place, because it's like when you're feeling like this every day, it's hard to maneuver. It's very difficult for me to want to get up and actually do something and want to do it rather than being forced to. Like, if I knew I didn't have to go to work, I wouldn't be at work, but I have to show up because I applied for the job, I put these hours, and now I have to go and do it. And it's like, if I wasn't working and I had nothing to wake up to, I would probably spend almost all day in bed rotting. And it's like, I'm not depressed or anything. Like, there's nothing making me extremely sad, because I'm not sad. It's just like, I don't feel anything right now, and I want to feel something. I just want to feel alive. I had this past tendency to cut myself when I was feeling like this, because I wanted to feel something, even if it was pain, just for a little bit. I wanted to feel something other than nothing. And that's was the bad, like, one of the very bad reasons why I would self-harm myself, was just to feel. Because again, you don't really, feeling nothing, it's not something you really get used to. You don't feel alive. You don't feel like, it's like you don't feel anything. There's no emotion. There's nothing that signifies that you're a human being, other than the fact that you wake up, you're breathing the air, your eyes, they move, your limbs, they move. That's a part of your being. But like, what about the emotions and the sentiments that come with it? There was none of that for me, and there is none of that for me right now. And again, it's like, I don't want to go back to what's bad, because once you start one thing is when you start the next. And it's like, I don't want to go back down that path. And it's like, right now I really don't feel like SA, so I don't want to even do that to myself again, because again, like, my body, it's very sacred to me. So it's like, I'm putting marks, but it's like, people do it with tattoos, and I do it with a blade, and it's not any better. But we both have a different way to showcase art, and that was a part of mine, the marks that would be left on my wrist. But right now it's like, I'm still fighting. It's about keep going and not stopping, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm still pushing through, and I'm just hoping that there's something better out there for me. Inshallah. Always, I say. Inshallah. And if you guys feel how I feel, I hope you guys get through it. And I'm rooting for myself as well as you guys. Always.